Well, what better way to end a regular season than with one of the most bitter rivalries in the NFC West? It's the Seahawks and the 49ers, and it's coming up next. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. Welcome to the Bay Area, everyone. It is rivalry week in the NFC West. Seahawks 49ers is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. It might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to prove what a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black, 95, blaster, 6. 5, 6. Ready.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. He gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table. For more.
Got it.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Down. Yellow, 43. Edo blue.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. And Brock, this is a rivalry that's so relatively new by comparison, right? They've only been division opponents since 02, but the mutual dislike, maybe even hatred, is it's that of a much longer series, thanks to that short stretch where they were each other's biggest obstacles to reaching that Super Bowl.
A lot of stars during that time, too, Kate. Harbaugh, Carroll, Sherman, Russell, 49ers loaded with talent as well. It may be short-lived, but there's a lot of vitriol between the two.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
On the set.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Hut.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Connecting on a slant. And they're going to bring it down just on the other side of midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37.
Yellow, 22. Hut.
Another carry for him. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Ready?
This time it's a passing play. Brought in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. The 40. At the 20. And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the block kick and return.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action now. Purdy. Wheeled in by George Kittle. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the gun, McCaffrey. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Purdy setting up that play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Working inside the red zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers stretch their early lead to 9. George Kittle, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game.
16, Seahawks 6. Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
Take over first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Right through. 53.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Our score, 16-6. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play.
Ready. Black. Set.
They'll go play action. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Pickup of 17. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Shot. 17. Set. 52 blue.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false starts. Now 15 yards to the marker. First down, he'll throw it. Jump off caught by his back. And they come up with 7 following that flag. That sets up 2nd and 8.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we trail green. Blue 32. Cut.
Throwing from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
33. Yellow. Red. Yellow. Black ultra.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Hut.
Back to the well again. He's got the first and more inside the 25. And they finally get to him at the 15. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Seattle.
12, 10, 45, white, switch, yellow. Beetle, blue. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Ball is caught. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks face a 4-point deficit. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- to 4-point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field. Score a touchdown, that's big time.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Ball is sent up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Outside. Yellow. Here you go, boys.
Play action now with Purdy. Down the field, Evans has it. When this gets close to the red zone, he is inside the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Get set. 18, watch out.
Now a give, it's McCaffrey headed right. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So 2nd and 5 on deck, and as we've reached our 2-minute warning, the 49ers with the lead here at Levi Stadium. Now it's Purdy. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game.
Set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Left, 95.
And put a receiver in motion left.
Set.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed to his running back. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
There's a dive up the middle. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready, set.
I'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
10 cycles.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to manage a low yard. Drive up the gut. Brought down by Fred Warner.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Running back sent in motion. Takes the 2nd down snap. Pass is caught by Horton. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ready, set.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
33. Yep.
They're running for it with Charbonnet. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop was made. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 4-yard line.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now. Blue 32. Claw 10.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43.
Gets the shot at it on first and goal. And he's stopped for no gain. The defense stands strong, and we've hit halftime. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. Oh, this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Well, partner, those halftime adjustments they had planned on offense. Hold on, let me just crack it open here and throw those right out the window.
That's such a bummer. You do spend those rapid minutes in the halftime locker room getting everybody on the same page. Hey, here we go. Here's our plan. Here's our new script. And instead, that script, well, it's rewritten. Now the defense has got to respond.
Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Get set, get set. Hut.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Has some room to work. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers throw the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead.
Seahawks 13. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Down. Set, hut.
Back-to-back carries here. They'll cobble together a yard there. And there's Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
Okay.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Come on, set. Black 40. Set.
Out of the gun. A give to Charbonnet. They crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Rolling out to his left. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
Red. 60 red.
Man in motion here.
Red.
Back to the air they go on second down. That's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Okay, ready?
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
Throwing off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Yellow. 52, blue, white.
Throwing from the gun here. Called in left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up third and short from the 37.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Connection made to Shaheed. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hits his running back. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or the premium in this league.
And they're going to be sacked with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Field, black.
Sticking to the air here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Need better results here on second and goal from the 10.
12, 10, 45, 5, 96.
From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Black shot. Black. Yellow.
Slot man's in motion right.
Hut, hut.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
Seahawks 21. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Ready? Up.
On the ground, begin the drive with McCaffrey. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Go ahead. Ready? Yellow. Stop.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Wide open down the field, and he has it. Give him 32 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Get set. Get set. Runner up.
Purdy on 1st down. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 16-point lead.
Niners 37, Seahawks 21. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Ready? Play.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Running this one left. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Jackson.
Offense in the hurry up here. They give it to him again. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another carry for him. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offensive line fast.
Ready?
Go play action on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Set. Punt. Yellow. 43. Set.
Again to throw on 2nd. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
38.
On 3rd down, they're going with Charbonnet. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set. To the air now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Corey Horton, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 52. Gerald Green. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted to move out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
black, 90, fly blue. Red, yellow, red, side view, yellow. Smash, red, yellow, go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Close, 10. Ready?
Charbonnet now up the middle. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He'll look to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. He's going deep. Big game downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers nearing their 9th win of the season. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Get set.
They're going to pass it here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Yellow.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers stretch the lead to 23.
Seahawks 21. Set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
52 black. Ready. Edo blue. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact and knock the ball loose like that.
They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Up in the pace here as the clock continues to run.
And the Seahawks.
Black stuff. Red. Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard
Black
line.
blue. Hut.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Blue, 32. Red, cycle. Check, huh?
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49ers side. He goes to the hurry up here. From the gun on 3rd down. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense up to the line fast. He's going to throw it again. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Intended target there was toward Horton. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Ready. Down. 52, book.
They are throwing it again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Black 40, zoom black. Claws red. Right, white. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Yellow, go.
We send a man in motion.
Right.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Watch out. Yellow.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythms, truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Get set. Watch out. Go ahead. Yellow.
Purdy now on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments and make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.